Hi guys, this is Bernhard Geber from TANGO Racing here from my TANGO Racing simulator in Vienna. In this video I want to talk a bit about the 7-way funky switches. When I started to build simulator cockpits, I started to use Fanatec equipment and got used to their funky switch solutions. So I think almost any Fanatec steering wheel has this funky switch. In case you're not familiar with them, this is this little knob. And you can press them to the right, to the left, up, down. You can push it down, so this is the 5th button. And then you have also a rotary function, so you can turn this wheel to the right and to the left. So in total you have 7 functions, 5 buttons, and basically a rotary going left and right. It's an extremely efficient way to have 7 functionalities in one little joystick. I got very used to it. For example, in iRacing, I use right and left to switch between the black boxes, up and down to select a given control line, and then the push function to activate or deactivate the checkbox, or the right and left rotaries to change the values. And this is all at the fingertip of a button, fingertip of like the thumb, and it's very easy to do this while driving, and so you have everything under control, easy to change pit up settings, stuff like this, pit stop settings. So I got to know this on Fanatec wheels, and they work basically flawless. They never failed on me. They work like so as you're supposed them to work. Then when I started to custom order steering wheels for SIMUCUBE wheelbase, I found out this is not always the case, and this is why I make this video, just to let you know, guys, if you custom order a wheel and this is important to you, maybe check with the producer if and how they plan to implement this funky switch. So for this steering wheel here, for example, asked to have a funky switch implemented, and they did it here on the left side, and basically I like this very much. It's instead of 1 button, you have like 7 buttons available on your thumb, and it feels exactly the same like the Fanatec one, and to my knowledge there's only one hardware producer producing this kind of 7-way funky switches. So the hardware is always the same. The problem seems to be the interpretation of the signals. So then you need to work with a little plug-in or a chip and program to interpret the signals. And this seems to be an issue. In this case, for example, the push functionality is not working, and the producer says it's due to some technical details that it's interfering with other button functionalities of the stick. So they decide not to implement this from the beginning. So you only have left, right, up, down, but not a pushing functionality. And also the rotary function, right and left, is not working as you would expect them, or like it's working on the Fanatec wheels. On the Fanatec, if you turn by 1 click, you have the value changed by 1 click, and it's always like that. Here, if you turn once, nothing's happening. If you turn another click, then the value will change, but not necessarily by only 1, but could be also 1, 2, or 3 like values, depending on the software. And so if you drive and you want to change like your fuel level or your brake beers, stuff like this, it's a bit annoying if you can't rely that a click is a click change in the whatever you want to change. So here I have to like turn and double check, okay, what's actually going to change. And so basically this is not like it turned out, it's not really a 7-way funky switch. I can use left, right, up, down, but pushing is deactivated, the push function is deactivated, and right and left is not really working as you would expect it to work. So that's one problem. Another possible problem I had with this steering wheel, this is again a 7-way funky switch here, and here all of the functions are programmed and are working fine basically. But again, here sometimes the stick kind of locks in one position. Not when I try it like this. Now everything seems to work fine. No, it was missing once. But sometimes when I drive and you're not paying very much attention to how you press this button, sometimes it gets stuck and it's not working anymore. Or I have to push it in the other direction to make it work again. I had it changed already once, but sometimes it's still happening. And also the rotary function is not going as precise as with the Fanatec wheels. So if this is important to you and you custom order a wheel which normally turns out to be rather expensive, like starting with 600 or 800 euros, going to 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 or more than 2,000 euros, you might want to check out with the producer that how they are going to implement the 7 funky switch and if all the 7 functions are actually going to work, if this is important to you, like it was to me. And therefore, this is one of the things I try to sort out when I order a steering wheel. So hope this was informative for you, and I see you for one of the next videos. Have good races and stay safe.